The Oilfields Workers Trade Union has warned Shell it will take action against the company if it fails to deal with local manpower suppliers who are not observing proper industrial relations practices. The OWTU met today with officials of Shell Trinidad to discuss the issue. Marie-Therese Bernard gives this report.
Last month, the OWTU led workers of JSL International Offshore in a protest outside the company on Abercrombie Street in Port of Spain, complaining of poor conditions at their workplace. JSL supplies workers for the oil sector. The union met with Shell on Friday to raise their concerns about JSL, as well as other companies that are breaching proper industrial relations practices.
What goes on? We want to get the highest level of safety and the highest level of stability in the offshore sector and on the East Coast, because without that the country will not benefit. And what we are seeing poised to happen if Shell does not take responsibility and address those with whom they engage in contractual arrangement to provide manpower supply and to provide drilling activities, if that does not happen, we will have a lot of instability in the offshore sector, and that does not make.
Head of the OWTU, Ansel Roger, warned that the union would not stand for JSL continuing its mode of operation, warning that Shell would be the one that pays if these recruitment practices were not corrected.
JSL is a manpower provider, employs skilled workers to provide skilled efforts for that drilling and workover activity on the East Coast. But as they do that, they are undermining established terms and conditions and provisions of employment, safety standards, and in fact, what they are doing, they are opening up a number of other companies to circumvent and to undermine collective agreements.
The union said that it wants safety and the best for offshore workers and are prepared to do what is necessary to secure this.
Every single worker get what he is entitled to by virtue of the skill output and so on, that every single worker is treated with a high level of dignity and respect, that he is afforded a safe work environment, and that terms and conditions are upheld. If that does not happen, we are going to raise hell.
Mr. Roger said the irregularities perpetrated by JSL make for unsafe working conditions and a perilous oil sector environment. Marie-Therese Bernard, C News.